What's going on, guys? There's a lot to go over today, including not only the new Black Friday units as well as the type reroll banners, but as well an 11 times rainbow banner that you can get with Lapis. So let's get into it for you guys right here, right now with the news. Now, the first thing we're going to go over is the guaranteed Re7 banners. We've talked about this stuff before. We're going to briefly go over this, and then we'll go over it again when it does come out. We know the exact pool of units that you're going to be having the opportunity to go ahead and do these reroll banners for. Now, if you have not heard of these before, a reroll banner, there's going to be three different ones: support, attack, as well as mage. So what you're going to do here, these are going to be paid banners, $45.99, and what you will do is you will do a pull. It is a 9+1+1. In that guaranteed rainbow is a guaranteed 7-star unit, and you will get a 100% super trust master reward Moogle for that 7-star unit specifically. If you do not like the outcome of that poll, you can go ahead and reroll up to a max of 9 times to try to get a different unit. So the first one that we're going to have access to is going to be after maintenance Thursday. This is going to be the support type reroll banner, followed by the attack type on Sunday the 1st of December, and then the mage type, which is going to be Wednesday December 4th. Now let's look at the asterisk here. Only certain units added to the game prior to November 21st will be included in the summon pool, so this means no Black Friday units will be in here. Limited time and collaboration units will also not be included, in the summon banners are purchased directly in app, as we already knew. So it is going to be the refined pool, as we can see on this news for ants. I'm sorry, it's small, guys. I can't really do anything about that for you. So it's gonna be the reroll banners for now. We'll tackle it in the future when we know what the exact pool is. I think it's just going to be the refined pool, so all those, excess units from back in the day that are relegated and delegated to the EX summon Exvius summon system will not be in here, guys. So that's gonna be those. We're gonna have the versus Lord of Shadows event. This is a good size of the news to see. All right, so this guy's got a smile on his face. What is he gonna reward? He's got the Auroral Aura, chance of removing some status effects or status boosts from all enemies. So this looks like it says a chance. That would be pretty cool if it was just Dispelga for maybe some newer players out there. Dispelga's a little bit more common than it used to be back in the day, and by a little bit I mean a lot more common. And we got some tokens, 100 Lapis, and a Trust Moogle there. We also have the extreme version with a Magma Staff, 126 magic. So if you're a new player, that's going to be really, really high for a new player. I'm talking like pretty early account-wise. That's going to be 126 magic. Enables Magma Staff, chance of dealing fire damage and reducing fire resistance for all enemies when receiving a physical or magical attack. So in the arena, look out for this out there if you're still doing the arena. 20,000 Dracilian Sovereigns, 200 Lapis, and another 10% Trust Moogle. So nothing super crazy there. Vault of Hidden Treasures is back. Make sure you do this every day starting after maintenance. Get those amazing burst pots, snappers, all that other stuff. As well as I think you get Lapis from this for doing it. So make sure you do that. We also have the series bonus boss battle. Kefka is coming in. Kefka, the series bonus boss battle, is coming in from Final Fantasy VI. This looks like a pretty cool fight. If I do remember correctly, you kind of like go up like you did in FF6, the old Tower of the Gods, we'll call it. I think that's what that does. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool, guys. So you guys will like that fight. Bring units with abilities that can raise spirit who can cover against magic attacks. Yeah, Kefka we'll be tackling Kefka. 100 Lapis, silver, gold keys, and 1,000 Lapis there for 20 turns. And then obviously it's gonna be the Final Fantasy VI series bonus boss battle. So that's gonna be a thing for us to tackle there. Obviously, everyone that I know of is gonna use Biggs and Wedge and Magitech Warrior, not Magitech Warrior Terra, but like the Magitech Terra that's actually just in a suit of Magitech armor. That's definitely who we're beating this boss with. Most assuredly and most definitely. No one's doing that. All right, so let's get into this right here. The All Rainbow 11 Summon Banner. 10,000 Lapis for an 11 times full rainbow pull. I know a lot of you guys out there will be really excited for this. You guys really like them rainbows, no matter what they are. And this is going to be right up your alley. So this is going to come out Monday, the 2nd of December. And only certain units added prior to the 21st of November will be included in the summon pool. It is going to be the refined pool. I don't know if you guys can see it. I can definitely see it in the banner there. This is once again a very small piece of news information for some reason. But hey man, if you're looking for if you're a brand new account, you know, you're rolling in that story Lapis, this might be okay for you. You can't target anything. 11 random rainbows, that is a lot of rainbows though, so I see a lot of you guys doing this. Remember, we're gonna have, like I've been saying, probably more collaborations. You know, the Black Friday units look really cool, and those are starting to come out this week as well. And then we're gonna, you know, we have the Christmas holiday units, if that's your thing. I wouldn't be surprised if we got one more collaboration in there. I know during January we got Kingdom Hearts, so maybe Full Metal Alchemist in January. That's just speculation on my part though. So yeah, the 11 summons, you know, that could be a thing that you want to do. The refined pool is just going to be 10 EX pulls, random characters, no bonuses for like getting a rate up on one certain character or anything. You're just going to get a hodgepodge of units at 5-star, but a lot of you guys out there will like that. So 10,000 Lapis for 11 summons. Half energy events coming out for all of season 1 and season 2. I actually kind of need to finish up some of the story for season 2 due to the fact that I kind of already knew how it ended from just reading the storyline up to the end of season 2 when it came out in JP. So I was like, that's how I just was. I just you know, friend point trust Moogle summon though. Here we go. I like this quite a bit. So you know, dump your friend point units. I know a lot of you guys have been saving up your friend points. I do it too as well. This is only going to consist of trust Moogles for permanent 3-star base units added to the game prior to November 28th. Do remember to claim your friend points, as we will be removing unclaimed points longer than 30 days on 12/12. Okay, they're gonna be throwing them away after 12-12. That is really interesting, because yeah, that's what I do. I just let my friend points sit there and accumulate over and over and over and over and over. It looks like they're gonna remove them from the friend point box after 12-12. That's the day after the event ends. But this is, you know, a good opportunity to get some trust coins. You know, a little bit of trust coins here and there. Just go in there, use all your friend points. I know it might be a little bit of pain in the butt, unit management, unit inventory management 101, but that might be a thing you're going to need to do there. New York City login live stream bonus. So we're getting a 5-star guaranteed ticket right away on Thursday. Okay, followed by some more tickets. 10+1 ticket, EX ticket, 4-star guaranteed ticket, 4-star guaranteed ticket, another 10+1 ticket, another guaranteed EX ticket ×2. So it looks like 3 rainbow tickets, 2 10+1 tickets, and a slew of other tickets as well. It's going to be 14 days, so 2 weeks of stuff. Okay, so we'll have 2 more weeks of cool stuff to get on our way through the holidays. Now we have also the free 10+1 summon New York City live stream, free 10+1. End of maintenance on Thursday. This is going to start. So it's going to be another 10+1 limited collaboration units not in the pool. Only units added to the game prior to October 17th will be included in the pool. Weird. October 17th. I'm sure that's a date that matters for something. I don't know, like maybe, what is it? It's November. I don't even know what banner that was. What banners. I mean, obviously we're not going to get FF6 and stuff. Well, that's going to be about it. Now we have, here it is, dude. The Wave Battle, the quest for the chest. This is definitely a PG-13 event. Starting after maintenance, there's going to be the peculiar treasure chest appears in the dimensional vortex here. Very peculiar. I think they already showed off that it is indeed a mimic. High defense and spirit will defend itself against various types. So this is going to be, is this an elemental battle? Wave battle. Wave battle. All right. The decoding goggles boost lightning and dark resist by 20%. Boost on attack and magic when one of the new Black Friday units is in the party. Spy all trades. We've seen this stuff before. 30% defense, magic, and spirit, and attack depending on what you have equipped there. So it's like a conditional, not as good adventurer 4. I wish that was a little bit better. Suit up, boost HP by 30% when equipped with clothing, and MP by 20% when equipped with a hat. It's probably the best one. Definitely out of the bunch. It's nothing super insane. I put this on like a healer or something. I'm sure you guys out there could find a use for this. 30% HP, 20% MP. Still not the greatest thing. I've had a little bit of spirit or something. That'd be great. So I would like to start seeing trial rewards and stuff being a little bit better. This is a little bit better than usual. Still nothing like super insane. It doesn't need to be anything better than like a super TMR or TMR. So this is possibly like probably right around where it needs to be. Maybe like a tiny bit higher, but this stuff is good both for new and, you know, maybe like a player who had been playing just a tiny amount of time, a little bit longer after that, but definitely nothing for a veteran. I'm totally fine with that because this is not a difficult content for veteran players. Get a lot of treasure coins. That guy looks scary. That is a golden bomb. for those of you that are not in the know. And now we also have the quest for the chest, event summon. It's a wave battle. All right, so it's not going to be a raid battle. It's going to be a wave battle, and we do have bonus units for this wave battle. Obviously, the new 7 stars is 200%. Old Olive at 7-star is 100%, as well as the new 5-star base versions of the new characters. So you're going to be able to get some bonus characters if you do have those olives floating around from a long ago. 5-star Old Olive is 50%. And then Xon and Zyrus are 40%, and then Aden is 30%. So you guys should at least have some bonus units. You know, no real pressure to like pull or whatever for wave battle stuff. Let's see if the treasure coin system for wave battle. It doesn't look like it's gonna have the new. They don't say anything about the box tier system for using the event coins. I mean, wave battles are pretty much raids, so I do really like the new raid pool of stuff with the 5 different steps. But let's see. So wave battle is going to be an opportunity for you guys to go ahead and get there and smash some dudes into the face if that's your thing. Now, that's the event. Let's talk about the featured summon, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. This is going to be Agent Olive and Mastermind Xon. These are going to be in the game starting the 28th, right after maintenance ends. The first thing we're talking about is this step up. So this is going to be the step up for Mastermind Xon and Agent Olive. It's going to be a 2-step step. 5-star rainbow rate as always, NA refined pull. Limited to 10 per player. 10 with the rainbow 10. And I don't like this step up at all. Step 1, 4,000 Lapis, 9+1+1 summon, you get a guaranteed random rainbow. Step 2, 9+1+1 summon, you get a guaranteed random rainbow again. And then you get 2 of these 5-star 20% chance tickets that we've seen in a lot of the step-ups before. That's the entire step. Now, those of you who like random rainbows, that is 2 random rainbows for 9,000 Lapis. These random rainbows shouldn't have any sort of like crazy super high rate up. They probably have like a 1.5% rainbow on mana rate, and then everything else is going to be completely entirely random. That's the entire step. You can do this up to 9 times. That is 9,000 Lapis for 2 rainbows, and then 2 11 draws with 2 rainbows in it, and then you get 2 of those tickets. Now, if you spend 4 of these tickets on a separate banner, you'll have a 20% chance for a featured unit. So the same thing as normal. If you have 8 of the tickets, you're guaranteed a featured unit, so either an Agent Olive or a Mastermind Xon. If you read the fine print, you can also trade 16 of these tickets, guaranteed flexible tickets, I guess is what they're calling them, for a unit of your choice between Agent Olive or Mastermind Xon. Now, I'd be much more behind this banner if the featured unit guarantee was ×6 tickets instead of ×8. The way it is right now, you need to spend 36,000 Lapis to get to ×8 of these flexible tickets to have a 50-50 shot at Olive or Xon, compared to the typical step up of like 25k. Obviously, we get 2 random rainbows in here per lap. So if you were to gather 8 of those tickets, you're going to spend 36,000 Lapis, and you're going to get access to a whopping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Crazy. 8 random rainbows as well. Random rainbows, though, not the craziest thing in the whole world. I really wish that the cost of the future guaranteed unit 50-50, the ×8, was actually a ×6. That would bring this down to like 27,000 Lapis to get a featured 50-50 with the flexible tickets. That'd bring it much more in line with everything else that's been in the game. But the way it is right now, I do not like this. If you're a newer player, obviously you're going for them, this is gonna be insane. But the longer you've been playing the game, the worse and worse and worse and worse this is gonna be for you. I know a lot of you guys have been like, but how, it's a rainbow, it's so strong. And if you're one of those players that likes rainbows, random rainbows, then this is gonna be right up your alley. You're gonna be able to get, hey, guess what? If you really like random rainbows, there's a 10,000 Lapis 11 rainbow pull for you to go out there and do. All right, so not my favorite thing, but it's going to be the only stuff it looks like for these characters. So this might be like a use tickets and pray sort of thing. You maybe do a couple of steps and see what happens there. You can do like 9,000 Lapis, get 2 rainbows, and then you can use the 2 tickets there and do nothing with them, and then have to pull again another 9,000 Lapis and use the 4 tickets there to get a 20% chance of the future unit with another rainbow. Now let's move into the next stuff. Operative Zyrus and as well as going to have the same step up later on. All right, now let's get into the characters here. So Agent Olive, new ally, global original, pretty much everything we've ever seen before is going to be in here. Black Sparky, two-handed gun, boost attack percent and limit burst damage. Her TMR, advanced weaponry, boost 100% true double hand and fills limit burst gauge every turn. Very strong there. I might actually kind of want this, but we'll have to see. Maybe I'll get it with a couple of tickets. Who knows? Who knows, dude? Who knows what miracles, man? Advanced weaponry. I need one of these for the future, my secret project. If you guys know what that secret project is, you're on the up and up. If you don't know what that secret project is, you're not privy to that information. It's classified. All right, and I'm obviously it's classified because it's Agent Olive. Cannon fire, scattering shot, cannon fire, bioweapon, cannon fire, obliteration. Let's check the 2 cooldown skills, see if they're different. Scattering shots, this thing just does damage and consecutive use powers up. A boost attack and damage of certain abilities for the caster. Boost attack can fill limit burst gauge for all allies and chance of inflicting some status elements on all allies. Bioweapon is the same. Obliteration, damage, reduced defense, and chance of stopping all enemies. Deals partial unmitigated damage to all enemies after 3 turns. It enables rapid blast for 4 turns to the caster. Yes, I'm really excited for Olive. I'd love for her to just fall into my lap with like 2 tickets or something. That'd be amazing. But we'll have to see what happens when we get there. Mastermind Xon here as well. This super TMR is absolutely crazy. All of their TMRs, or most of their TMRs and super TMRs are absolutely nuts. Mad Lad style. Crimson Butterfly, 165 attack, enables float like a butterfly. Boosts physical dodge. Boosts limit burst gauge fill rate. And the unit can equip 2 of any one-handed weapon. I see this thing. I know it does have 165 attack on it. You can do a lot of different things, dual wield builds with this. But most true dual wield characters who want to like crazy dual wield have access to dual wield anyway nowadays. But when I see this, I see the dodge, I see the high tide, and I see the built-in dual wield, and I think this is the best Bowie knife I've ever seen in my entire life for all of my supports. High tide plus dodge, and it gives them dual wield. Run this through Admiral, get high tide plus. You know what to do. Put on another dagger with high tide plus and go do some work. I mean, obviously, it'd be the most expensive Bowie knife in all the entire world, but it is so powerful. Dodging supports with super high tide, firing off every limit burst, have like 450% high tide just from your weapons. Yeah, it seems pretty good. It seems pretty good for a build like that. Now, the super TMR here, insane. The TMR, untraceable phone, it's kind of okay. It's going to probably hold him back a little bit due to the fact that it goes in the accessory slot. There's no attack on it, no magic on it. But it does give the bounty call, boost drop rate of items, Libra, view info for one enemy. So if you're going to try to make the most of Mastermind Xon, you're probably actually going to want his super TMR to do as much damage as possible because, you know, true dual wield, true double hand, whatever he turns out to be, it's probably going to be true dual wield. Makes the most sense. You're going to be losing a lot of attack on that accessory slot because you're not going to have any on there. You're going to need to practice trust ability, unless this trust ability is absolutely terrible. Who knows? But here you guys go. Grand Waylay deals damage and steals an item from all enemies. He is now your new favorite person. All that he needs now is like a Gil passive, I guess. I'm assuming he's going to have a Gil passive. Elemental Mirror applies one ally's boosted elemental resistances and added element to the physical attack for the caster. A little bit of cool thing that you can do there as well. So you can copy elements. Projected Mirror. This is a 7-star cooldown, 1 use every 7 turns. Applies the caster's boosts to attack, defense, magic, spirit, elemental resistances, limit burst gauge, fill rate, resistance to status ailments, and status reductions, stop and charm resistance, physical magical damage, killers against all monster types, elements added to physical attack, HP and MP restoration. I'm assuming they mean over time because that's a buff. Healing straight up is not a buff. And auto revive to all allies except for the caster. Now, what does this mean? This means that this is targeting certain things, almost everything in the game, but notably what's missing is the thing that make them the most broken, which is what we talked about, the ability to pass physical and magical and general damage mitigation to your entire party. So we'll have to see what the rest of his kit entails. You know, we had this, it would be cool, it'd be broken. We talked about how unbalanced it would be, and it's never going to be in the game if he could pass it. If he could, like, copy, you know, giant tank cooldown skills like Awaken Rain or Wilhelm's and then pass them to your whole party, it'd be a little bit OP. And they're definitely going to avoid that in the future here. Now we have Dr. Aiden. He does not, you know, he's not coming out till, you know, the week afterwards. Remember, guys, we're not getting all 4 of these this week, right? We're getting this one Monday the 2nd. So Keep that in mind. We're not getting it right away. It's going to technically be at the start of the next week for Dr. Aiden. So we have the banners coming out Thursday and then Monday. So Dr. Aiden, if you're looking forward to these second 2 characters with the healers and the Zyrus mage, then you're going to have to wait till Monday for that as well, which can be a little bit odd. I'm gonna have to, I guess I'll have the data mine for that as well, to do a banner review for that banner as well for Monday. So look forward to that on Monday. New allied global original medical staff, 155 spirit, enables fill limit versus gauge every turn, 15% HP, so pretty strong. Aiden's trench coat is absolutely crazy. Nullifies all status elements on a body piece for everyone in the game. Then if you put it on Aiden himself, he gets HP every turn. Or MP every turn, excuse me, gets MP every turn, which makes it even better because it refreshes your MP. His feature abilities are 3 cooldown skills: operate an apple a day, fully restore HP and activated barrier for all allies, and boost restoration amount of certain abilities for the caster. Then he has operate spoonful of sugar, 10 turn cooldown, automatically revive all allies 1 time, activate a barrier for all allies, and revive all allies except for self next turn. So this is going to be a nifty little thing. He's going to put auto revive on, right? So it's gonna give you re-raise, and then in case someone dies again and then gets revived and then dies through that re-raise, at the start of your next turn, he's going to AoE revive at the start of your turn, which is pretty cool. You know, I've never really thought about having something like that done, where, you know, it's like a super please don't try to kill my team, which is crazy. You know, you damage the other dies, comes back, damage the other dies again, you're like, ah, and then, oh, JK get rezzed at the start of your turn. So very powerful thing there. I know I said that word, the powerful word. Taste of your own medicine is final cooldown, 10 turn cooldown, temporarily increase chance of being targeted. Caster can evade some physical attacks 20 times, boost spirit for 1 turn, and chance of countering when receiving physical attacks. Oh my goodness, 20 stacks of Mirage? I wonder how many turns. 1 time, 2 times? That is hilarious. So he can come in, temporary provoke, and probably not die to any physical attack. And since he's a healer with high spirit, probably based on how you have him built, take not very much magic damage either. That seems pretty interesting. Boost spirit as well, and then he counterattacks with something when receiving a physical attack. That seems pretty interesting. That seems cool. I'll give that a plus in my book. Dr. Aiden coming to 20 stacks of Mirage. All right, Operative Zyrus here. Global original holographic transceiver gives him his super Teamar here with a magic and dragon slayer for mages. Top operative, very strong. Boost magic and MP by 30%. Magic when equipped with a rod, and equipment magic when a single weapon is equipped in both hands. I do believe this was going to be a total of 50% magic. Does only have a rod equipped, 30% MP, and 50% true double hand. Incredibly powerful TMR there. Featured abilities, classified data, boost damage of certain abilities, and enable quadruple identity for 1 turn at the beginning of battle. Weakness exploitation, cooldown skill, 5 turn cooldown, 1 use. Deals partial and mitigated magic damage and reduced spirit for 1 enemy, and enables quadruple identity for 1 turn to the caster. And then elemental infiltration, 1 use every 5 turns. Reduce ice and lightning and dark resist for all enemies. Boost magic in spirit for the caster, and enables quadruple identity for 4 turns to the caster. So this is gonna be incredibly cool. Let me know which of these 4 you guys are looking forward to. I know a lot of you guys out there are looking forward to these Black Friday units. They all seem pretty cool. Agent Olive is definitely like probably my favorite. I remember using Olive a lot back in the day. But 20 stacks of Mirage on Dr. Aiden, that is something new. So these units are looking pretty powerful. They're a step up, not so powerful though. So let me know what you guys feel about these characters. Remember, they are going to have those crazy Magnus abilities too. We'll have to see what the future for those entails. Leave your stuff down in the comment section. We'll have a good amount of chatting going on down there as usual. Help the channel grow with those comments, with those likes, with those interactions. Until then, guys, thank you so much for the support. You guys are all wonderful people, and I'll see you guys in the next one.